great day for St. Barnabas here on the 27th floor of Nasdaq.
So IPO stands for Initial Public Offering. Any of you could start a company today. I'd ask you, do you know what your passion is? Find out what you like doing and pursue that.
My passion is to prove myself to my family.
As a first-gen student, making my family proud and showing an example that you can do it all.
Well, it's great to have you guys here. I'm Adena and I'm the CEO of Nasdaq, and I've been with Nasdaq most of my career. I went to an all-girls school too, so I definitely know the benefit of that education, and it actually prepares you better to be in college in a co-ed environment. You kind of walk into college with a lot of confidence.
Was there like anyone who you looked up to through college?
The reason I wanted to be an astronaut is I think Sally Ride was the first female astronaut to go into space. I had a science teacher in high school. His answer was, okay, well, let's sit down and figure out how to do that. That was the attitude that I got from my teachers, was anything's possible, so let's sit down and figure out how to do it. Nasdaq was born as a disruptor and an innovator. We were there to disrupt the industry, take technology and make it so that we democratize access to the capital markets. That's literally why Nasdaq was born. And that attitude has stayed within Nasdaq. In the 80s, a lot of really bad behavior was surfaced. So that I got into the industry in the 90s where those policies were there, but the attitude was the same. And that's when it moved from the head to the heart. And you could see that this next generation of leaders, they really wanted to change, trying to find ways to bring women along, creating a different culture. It's kind of paved the way for this generation, where you're seeing Jane Fraser as the CEO of Citi. She runs one of the largest banks in the world, 300,000 employees. I know other women leaders in the exchange business, and you're seeing more and more.
Growing up, what was the best advice you were ever given?
Don't assume that you're alone. There are a lot of people who are there to help you figure it out, and that's the big thing.
The trip for Nasdaq was very informative.
My favorite part of this experience was when the speakers talked about how they got to where they are now.
And so I was really lucky to enjoy this experience, and I'm very grateful for it.
If I keep going after a struggle, I'm going to succeed. Youth Inc. is raising our city.